So I have no comment on my last upload. If you know, you know. Other than my position on that's not going to change. I decided to do a full playthrough with this for sure. Um, this might just be a test run up until a certain part because I'm using a mod, which is mostly graphics, and I don't know what else actually, but it looked alright. Um, it took many years after I had rebought this. I may have honestly, when it came out back in the day, just torrented it, but I think I actually had it. I'm not really sure. Um, but I had to sit on this for I don't know how many years. I guess it's about 3 years after I bought it again to feel like playing it because I played a lot of it in my childhood. Um, until I guess Half-Life 2 took over everything, but yeah. I played a lot of this. Also, what I played a lot more of was Condemned, which I guess sort of the same people made that as well. You know, big fan of Condemned 1 and 2. Played those practically more than Half-Life 2. You know, I really got into those games. Really nothing like this one as well. The way that it blends a horror element to it for back then, you know, it was really unique with something like this, and it's a really deep game, just like Condemned is as well. With the whatever the fuck's going on with this game, you know, I don't even remember it fully, but I never played part two. I've only, I guess I beat this one. I don't remember. I watched a speed run of it, which luckily I don't remember as well. Um, so this will feel real nice and fresh. But I beat three for sure, and yeah, it's centered around that girl, if you know. Um, and I'd already played up until a certain point, and hopefully it doesn't crash again. But that's also what I'll be experimenting with this is some crashes and stuff. Um, I ran into two crashes that were unfixable, like nothing I could do about it. Strange things at a certain point. Um, so I know what to look out for, and I'll try to avoid those things. Um, but I guess I'll just get into it now. I was listening to my own music. I was also playing Doom 3 with mods. It's much better than the revamped version I was playing on Xbox a few years ago. These modders usually do better than the official remaster stuff. Usually. Oblivion is great though. No complaints there. I'll explain what happened with the San Andreas idea in a moment. I think it's pretty obvious a lot has happened since then, like with that last video I just mentioned. Yeah.
Yes. Sorry to wake you, Senator. It's about Origin.
What happened?
There was an uprising. F.E.A.R has taken command of the prototypes.
My God.
We can still resolve this discreetly, but we have to move fast.
All right. Make a few calls.
This wacko's name is Paxton Fettel. He's the key. If we contain him, we contain the situation.
Fucker's got an appetite.
I think he has an agenda. It's not just recreational. He's getting something out of it.
Essential vitamins and nutrients?
What's his story?
Property of Armicam Technology Corporation. They're working on a military contract to develop an army of clones that respond to a psychic commander. Top secret, of course. Fettel is one of the commanders.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. This is why nobody takes us seriously. Military clones?
A full battalion of them. Highly trained and heavily armed.
A battalion? What are we supposed to do against 1,000 super soldiers?
Like I said, we put Fettel down and it's over. Fortunately, the whole point of the program is to give commanders first-hand knowledge of the battlefield without putting them in danger. That means we should be able to corner the bastard without having to wade through all those soldiers.
How do we find him?
Armicam implanted a transmitter in his head. Should lead us right to him.
It's awfully convenient.
Assuming it does what it's supposed to. What about you, buddy? Ready to go to work?
Putting him in the field? Are you crazy? He just transferred in a week ago.
You've seen his training results. His reflexes are totally off the charts. I think he can handle himself.
Whatever, man. It's your call.
Goddamn right it is.
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
Let's roll.
What's the first thing you remember?
Where are you taking him?
You will be a god among men.
We've tracked Fettel to an abandoned building just up ahead. No sign of enemy activity on the satellite, but don't take any chances. Jankowski, you in position?
Just say the word.
All right, move it out.
I'm using Joy to Key because I don't think Steam had anything set up that worked for me. It's like I had to do with Max Payne 2, I think. I had to tweak it a little bit. I don't remember. This looks really good. I don't know how much better it is than the original because it's not fresh in my mind, but this is really nice. I do know that I'm surprised my old completely generic E-machine could run this.
Hey, bro. What took you so long? Try to find a way around.
And Oblivion and all that other good stuff back then. Probably on the lowest of the low settings and crashing, but it still worked. I don't think there's a sprint on here, which I'm okay with. think it's I think it's the mod. Trying not to interrupt. I think it's the mod, but the only thing that irritated the fuck out of me when I was playing earlier, just brushing up on my aiming and stuff with this game before I start recording, was the dust. Try to make an example here. It can get really bad. Like, when you're in a firefight, it's just so much dust. Can't see shit.
Hold on a sec. Come on. You ready? Go!
You were born here, in this place. I was there.
I'll explain why I did that. Well, not why I did that in particular, but I'll explain something in a moment about this game.
Jin, we need you up here.
On my way.
Looks like we're too late, boss. Just leftovers.
Transmitter signal's coming from nearby. Gotta be around there somewhere.
I'll wait here for Jin. You take a look around.
Okay, so
Get going.
when it comes to exploration,
You gonna check the place out or what?
yeah, like you said, you always want to look around, even in areas that might seem trivial or something like a loop like this, because you could run into like little horrific Easter egg.
Dude, take a look around.
The dead man's name was Charles Haberger. I remember him. The dark memories, mine, hers. It makes no difference. He deserved to die. They all deserve to die.
Come in, over. What's going on? I've lost federal signal. Comcast is in dead, Mother. I hope you aren't busy. We've got a situation down at the harbor. What kind of situation? We've located those soldiers you were looking for, but we're under orders not to engage until you guys reconnoiter. Understood. I've got 2 birds en route to your position. You should have a visual shortly. We'll be ready.
Hey, back already? See anything?
You guys about done up there? Our day's just getting started.
You boys run along. I'll be busy here for a while.
are from F.E.A.R. They are special attachments to our unit for the duration of this op. They will be on point. Their mission is to assess the nature of the threat. Our job is to keep them alive. Do not engage the enemy. Remember that we are not dealing with ordinary bad guys. Team 1 will move in from the southwest. Team 2 will approach from the north. Once our recon is complete, we'll rendezvous and wait for further orders. Okay, let's saddle up.
I'd send one of my boys, but I think we need a specialist for this one. Find that gate control yet? Come on, we ain't got all day.
And it's been a while since I played this part of the game. What I was playing was like level 3 or something like that before it crashed, so might be a little rusty here and there. Looks like a character from Cyrax and Flyrax, if you know that channel. Legendary YouTube channel.
Good job. Head on back.
See if I can get out. Okay. So with San Andreas, that may or may not happen. May or may not happen. I managed to break the game so bad by trying to mix two mods together. Anyone that's really nerdy about modding would probably find me like insane with what I did, but I was just experimenting. it messed things up a little bit. And I didn't feel like starting from scratch, basically, because that's what it made me do. It wasn't like I could just backtrack to a certain point. It corrupted like every fucking thing about San Andreas. It's hard to explain. Never seen anything like it. No, it wasn't a virus, but that's almost what it was like. I finally got around to fixing it, but I'd have to redo all those cars and stuff. So I've just been doing some other more adult things. A little more pertinent things. Don't know if I missed out on something there, but who cares?
All units be advised that Echo Zero isn't responding. Command, this is Echo 7. Should we investigate? Negative. I'll dispatch a search team. Did you hear that?
Holy shit, man. The fuck just happened? I don't think so. So I can blow these up. Or just... I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that in another game before, so wasn't expecting that. Let's go ahead and save. I don't really hate to use the keyboard that much. If you notice, like, every time I played something, I'm always using the controller. PC-wise, that is. It's just because when I had played WoW so much, that's a lot of keyboard playing, you know, so. And I might get around to playing that again soon. It's been almost a year. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Did you see that? I'm glad I'm recording, but anyway. Holy shit. Yeah, I'll get my fill of keyboard and mouse when I start playing War Within. Can you imagine I bought War Within and never even played it really? Played it for like a week. Because I'd got Thunder Fury and all that stuff at that time, if you remember. You know, so. I just got to burn out with Classic.
Check it. Roger. Take cover.
Speaking of Grand Theft Auto, you might notice that's yeah, that's the same soda pretty much. Like, it's a homage to the soda off of San Andreas, or maybe it's on all the Grand Theft Autos. I don't know, Sprunk or whatever it's called, if I'm not mistaken. I could be mixing that up with something else, but it sounds pretty GTA to me. Every time I see one of these now, it's got me a little worried.
You have one new message. Yeah, this is Chet in accounting. Nobody seems to know what's going on, but we've been hearing a lot of loud noises. Have you guys heard anything over there? End of messages.
I think that got him. Is this where I came from? Let me think. So, I guess it'd have to be. Again, I don't want to miss out on any little jump scares.
Check the upper floor. Yes, sir.
Oh man. Okay, enough of those for a little while. There's that dust I was talking about. It can get ridiculous. I'd like to turn that down, like all the way. Like, you haven't seen it yet, but you figure it's when I'm like taking cover, and it just can get really, really bad. It's no fun. I did finally buy bones. For TCM. You know, the most hated DLC character. Speaking of blowing up fuse boxes. Are you kidding me? Wow.
Squad, take cover. Where should I go? He's over there.
I guess range has quite an effect on the damage.
He's trying to fight.
I mean, for this anyway, it's fair. I'm sure there's... Oh, man. But see, not for them, though, especially with that shotgun. Like, they can snipe you with a shotgun, whereas I can't do that to them. One thing I'd like to do with Joy to Key is got tongue tied there, but one thing I'd like to do with the Joy to Key is with the leaning. I don't have that configured to anything because I would like it to be like you hold L2 and then you can lean with I guess, you know, the left analog to the left, but I don't know how to do that right now. So maybe another one of these. Well, I forgot my controller is my mic, so I was gonna say with another one of these I could use a keyboard, but I'd have to use a shitty mic or have this set up in front of my face at the same time, I guess. I don't know.
Someone.
getting close to where one of the first glitches. Well, actually, they happen in the same place. Never mind. So I need to be careful with where I save.
He's alive.
Should I call in a medevac?
He doesn't appear to be injured, although I don't know how he survived.
Worry about that later. I'm reading Federal transmitter near that position. We gotta take that fucker out, fast. Jen, keep looking for Jankowski. I'm still reading his life signs.
You can't send him in alone, that's crazy.
He can take care of himself. Now move!
Be careful in there.
Tomcat, looks like I'm not gonna be able to send you any reinforcements for a while. My helos just got diverted to Armacam headquarters. Nothing big is going on. No shit. My people are right in the middle of it. I hear you. I wish I was calling the shots. Is it the same bad guys? Looks that way. I'm a little short on details. I guess this ain't a covert op anymore.
Yeah, I could just use the D-pad for that, and yeah, I might do that actually. It's just, I was really obsessed with the idea of having a layered configuration like that, but I have the left and right D-pad buttons for changing the weapons right now.
You have one new message. Mike, what the hell's going on over there? It sounded like an explosion. I can't get through to anybody. Call me back. End of messages.
I don't think there's anything down here. Or is there? Adrenaline. Yeah, I guess I will change the D-pad left and right to peeking out of corners, and I'll just use my mouse to change weapons. I really don't know. It's not that hard to lean over and do that, but it sort of is at the same time. Like, I don't see a big point in having to do that. Like, if I had to sacrifice one, that's why this is what I've chosen at the moment. Is the point. And this bug must have to do with the mod, because I could not find anything on what happened. Which I'm almost there, so we'll see if it happens. Or I'll explain when I get there. It's just because I'm in the clothes, I don't need to save that much. Naturally. What exactly was all those sparks? Also, I'm not sure that I can get past this point. That's another thing I'm experimenting with, so this could be a failed playthrough. Being extra careful. I mean, it's not careful, but I don't want to run so far back from where this is about to happen. I just forget how close I am. See? I think I'm getting really close. I think I have an idea with the weapon change. Yeah, I'm not using select for anything, so I'll just change that to that, and change the D-pad to peeking rounds.
The data's uploading now. Interesting. I found a wastewater analysis summary addressed to an Army game review committee. According to the abstract, there's some major contamination coming from upstream. I can't imagine why Army can't be interested unless they're responsible.
This is it. What happened the first time was, just out of fucking around, I jumped through that window, you know, going like this and jump through it as a shortcut. For some reason, when I got to the next checkpoint right after that, which is just down there, the game crashes on load. On that load, I mean. So, first mistake. Second one, I don't even want to say it because I don't want to jinx it. We'll see what happens. But it also has to do with the checkpoint. I really hope this doesn't happen because I really like this mod, other than the dust, which I guess is a mod feature, but I'm not sure. Just like on San Andreas. I had to mess around with some textures, different mods and stuff, because some of the explosions and smoke was too much for me as well. Yeah, definitely the tire smoke on one of them was ridiculous. Alright. So, this is a moment of truth. Hopefully this works right here. Well, if I can do it. I'll explain when I get down there. Okay, it worked. So... no, I spoke too soon. There, it did it again. See, I'm stuck on a ladder. See? That's me on the keyboard there. Yeah, it's just... I don't know what to do. And I forgot about that one too. That's really funny. The only thing I know what to do is, if this works finally, I don't know why he's stuck like that. I really don't. It's something about this whole area, maybe? I'll just restart the game. Never seen that before.